getting a glitch on my. Oh, that's weird.
Hey there! What if you could have weather data exactly where you need it, in real time and seamlessly integrated? Imagine
Mm, wild. It amazes me that politicians are more concerned with illegals than the rights of people that live here. That goes against the basis of the Constitution. Your job is to defend my fucking rights, not goddamn bring other people into this fucking country and feed them over my own fucking children. Goddamn, I'm fucking disgusted. Leadership's not worth following. People have a hard time with that, don't you? Not worth defending. Not worth fucking saving. Maine doesn't have room for Somalians. That comment's for Governor fucking Mills and the Democratic Party and these feminist lefties and these communists and these silent pieces of shit. I'm not impressed with you. Never will be. You'll defend rape in this country to save Somalians and citizens from other countries from what? You being prosecuted for treason? Oh, that's strong language from a strong man. Fucking wild. Can't have a conversation about anything. The only thing the good people are going to do is thumb you, and I'm sure thumbs will resolve everything. The failures in education, the toxins in the food, the toxic news, the toxic people. My God, the environment's toxic, and your silence is fucking toxic. Silence is a sign of mental disease and fear. You know what you're afraid of? Me being right. That's what you're afraid of. Me being in the fucking right. Terrifies the shit out of you, silent horse. So again, Governor Mills, you're fucking fired. I don't want Somalians in Maine. Did I offend somebody's feelings? I don't want to see my tax dollars feeding fucking other countries. We got third world hunger right here. Care to comment, smart people? No? Damn, it's amazing. There's not one program that benefits my gender or my fucking race. Did I confuse you, silent, sexist, racist, fucking bigots suffering from illiteracy, tone deaf, hard of fucking hearing, deaf, dumb, mute? I'm sure that's going to solve something, right? I know what kind of people you are. It's fucking disgusting. Shit's amazing. The good people are not capable of listening to fucking anything. The good people are not capable of resolving any problem. I mean, why the fuck would they goddamn resolve a problem? They're profiting off the problems they created for a profit in the first place, you stupid fucking people. So why would they change anything? Doesn't profit me any. And your silence? What the hell did that do? Changed my mind, right? Isn't that amazing? My perspective is that nothing's worth defending. You won't fucking defend policy, procedure, or protocol in front of my fucking face. That's what I learned about the good people. They don't have anything good to say to my fucking face. So they talk a lot of shit behind my goddamn back. In violation of my rights, feelings, concerns, bypassing my consent, deciding for themselves that they had the right to raise my fucking son more than I did. I want to see one of you debate me. Any one of you. I tag thousands of you fucking daily. Silent whores on a daily. Got no fucking goddamn explanations for a fucking thing. But you can somehow bitch, whine, bellyache, and cry behind my back about me, but you can't do it to my face, huh? Cowards, cunts, communists, conformists, subjugated sex slaves suffering Stockholm syndrome, right? Something like that. Not me. None of your fucking policies are fucking defensible. Your silence isn't fucking defensible. It's inexcusable. It's a goddamn disgrace. You think silence is gonna save face? Uh-uh. If you're gonna sit silent, you got bought cheap. Didn't even cost me a fucking dollar. It's all you motherfuckers do is lie, cheat, steal, rape, pillage, plunder. I don't know how any of that's Christian. Amazing. Bangor is dead and dying under Democratic leadership. Governor Mills thinks Somalians have more rights than Mainers do. That's amazing to me. You fucking silent goddamn Democrats have anything smart to say for yourselves? Or do you just like selling out your neighbors for a profit margin? Silence is treason. Capital offense. And we do have a death penalty in Maine. Most Mainers don't want to talk about it, but I just did. You're going to sit silent, and silently you're committing treason. Can anyone explain to me why Democrats like outsourcing and destabilizing a nation? Can anyone explain to me why fucking Democrats are more interested in poverty than fucking prosperity? Did I goddamn confuse you all? Your silence is amazing. Exposes the failure in education and fucking leadership, you silent fucking whores. Respect you? Hell no. Well, what are you going to do about anything? Nothing? Fuck, you ain't even gonna say a word. And somehow behind my back, you think you're fucking something. But in front of my face, shit, can't even have a conversation. Ain't that something? Ain't it? My experience and my observations and my fucking education made me realize that devils and demons are not fucking birthed into this goddamn reality. They're made by the good people that fucking loved them. They loved them so much they made their lives hell. Isn't that amazing? Is that what you Democrats want? Hell on earth? Like causing problems, bitching, whining, belly aching for a profit. Didn't benefit me. Your silence doesn't feed my fucking children either. Isn't that amazing? Men create the world that they live in, and the women destroy it for a profit. That's what democracy's all about. Capitalizing off somebody else's fucking labor, motherfuckers. Did I hurt your feelings? Should I capitalize off your silence? Y'all sound like rape victims. Sure, that's going to change everything. The biggest problem with leadership is no one's responsible for themselves. It's amazing. It's always somebody else's fault. Fucking wild, right? One of the funniest things I've ever come to realize about truth is that you good people don't actually fucking believe truth. You believe propaganda, misinformation, disinformation, false theologies, false ideas. You bought into opinions and feelings and concerns of other than yourself. It's wild. We're here to discuss the inaccuracy of your fucking mouthpieces in front of my goddamn face. I bet none of you can talk. That's my wager. There's my money at work, silencing you, turning you into deaf, dumb, mute dogs. Not even men. Not women either. No. You got vaccinated? You're transhumans now. You're a sub fucking species. Come on, Democrats, let's talk about it now. No. Don't I admit you sought out your country, your neighbors, community, and your fucking children? Silence is treason. Penalty for that is death. And last thing you're going to do is confess your fucking sins publicly. They're executable. You know, treason's death penalty. You violated your oath of office. You don't perform under the color of law. I know all about color of law. I silenced you, red and blue fucking fascists, in a goddamn colorful fashion. I don't know what to think about that one. Right? The amazing thing about living in America, the only thing you're good at is fucking lying to people for a living. And the funniest thing about that is telling the truth about it will get you caught a liar. You know what Americans are really good at? Bullshitting themselves. It's fucking amazing. You lied about the past, you lied about the present, and you lied about the future. You lied about precession measures within space time. You lied about math and numbers and their meanings and their correspondence to the stars and the signs in the fucking heavens. You lie. You lied about COVID. You lied about critical race theory. You lied about sexual education. The food pyramid's a lie. Everything that comes out of your goddamn mouth a fucking lie. Ain't that amazing? The only thing you're going to do is fucking sit silent because you're a good dog. in this world, if a man doesn't learn to respect himself, won't get any respect. Fucking amazing. You don't actually respect men. You're trying to kill them silently, privately, behind their backs, without their consent, everybody. COVID was eugenics. I'm so fucking tearing their ass up right now, man. I may as well be the next fucking goddamn drill sergeant. Call me sergeant. Call me drill sergeant drill bit. Right, you can. You can. That's your job. That's what I'm doing for my city right now. Bangor's Brick City. It's ever since I was a kid, I looked at Lego Bangor and I said, "This is Lego Brick City." Then I fell into this anime a little while ago, and I'm like, "My gosh, this is so cool." I'm not interested in Somalian citizens coming to Maine. Fuck you, Tim off, Tampon Tim. Motherfuckers can go to Uganda, Cuba, or Canada. Not here. No occupancies available, right? Occupido. No vacancy. Stay the fuck out. And I've been at this for an hour, and not one person in America has said no to me. Governor Mills, you're fucking fired. Yeah, but let's not bring them here, okay? Let's not bust them over here. Because you fucking states have a goddamn tendency of sending your trash and your fucking problems to my goddamn city. No more! See, I got it. End of the line. Bangor has always been the end of the line for the entire country. You send all your fucking trash to my city. And they do that so they can get welfare and fucking food stamps, free housing, and buy votes. I'll worry about people's feelings and concerns when they act like they actually heard the words coming out of my mouth. But, you know, 80, 81% of people are tone deaf niggers, hard of hearing, mentally impaired, reactory, can't think, you're emotional, logical, irrational. That's a hell of a fucking spell. I don't know how they're going to come back at the kid parents. Isn't this an amazing montage? Just background graffiti for today's chat. Remember, that's the mystery of America. No one knows why I'm angry. No one actually knows why I'm angry. I know why I'm angry, but no one else does. You know what I mean? Like, whoa. They should know why everybody's angry.
everybody's disrupted. Palestine, you know. Kill for profit. Get the vaccines and people to remote control them around.
I'm in this chair right now because of Operation Phoenix, Project Phoenix, PP.
Operation, what was it? Phoenix, you said?
Phoenix, the Phoenix program. Well, what's the Phoenix program? Well, good people and persons. The Phoenix program is where you take 99 children and you deliberately lie to them for a profit. And then you pull one side, tell the truth. Out of every 100, one child goes to special education, is told the truth about reality. And the other 99 you're fucking lying to. Goddamn thing.
Yeah.
I see they're mad scientists, Dick, and they're just doing that to launch the special education. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They already know what the 99 are going to do. Nothing at all. They're in the fucking 99.
Yeah, they do. They just got to worry about the 1% and where they're at.
The ones that they told the truth to, the ones in special education.
Yeah.
The ones that didn't even finish education. Oh my God. I don't even have a high school degree and I confused everybody. That's amazing.
Hey, I figure I put something together this morning. I want to run it by you. You know, all these, these Nazis and everything fled to Wisconsin, to Ukraine, to Argentina. Then they created Israel because of that. Well, now they're trying to take Ukraine as part of a U.S. state, but whatever. But my long story is IBM is a computer, right?
Mhm.
I look at your eye, like I, B in the like a bumblebee.
Yeah.
M is a Mason. It's the hive mind, and that's the hive mind. IBM has always been the sentient hive trying to get everybody hooked to the fucking network.
How about this for a theory, Dick? Most children's brains are empty because of MTV.
Yep.
The Sonic Temple Vision. There's nothing in their fucking temples. Their goddamn brains are empty because of too much MTV and VH1. They think this shit's cultural information. It's
Yeah,
not.
they just have songs playing in their head. And their life just goes by these songs, and these songs are, they are witchcraft or whatever, but they just go along thinking they're fucking Joan Jett and the Blackhearts the rest of their lives. Going to their job, driving their fucking Pontiac.
I'm really on a chair today. I said as part of this stream today earlier, no, make sure you guys hear it. The YouTuber already heard this part of it, but you didn't. I said they never told you the truth about anything. Your religion is to fucking lie.
A sprinkle.
When the hell did that politician ever tell you the truth about anything, or the president? Have you checked out their track records lately?
Yeah. Exactly.
The fuck is the matter with you people?
You got
They
this
don't tell
guy
you the truth about anything. They lied to you about critical race theory, race being critical. That's a theory. It's a lie. Lied to you about the food pyramid. Lie. Lie, lie, lie. The only thing they're gonna do is try to fucking lie to me.
Exactly, because they're part of the occult. I mean, if you're a politician, you're a lawyer, a judge, somebody that's been in the occult.
If you're
Came
gonna
up through the ranks.
to the truth, that makes a liar out of you. You know what I mean? They subjugated you.
Well, it does, because you've taken an oath as a lie to your community.
I told you the truth, and you sat silent to it. You didn't have a response for it. The only thing you could goddamn do is run away.
Yep. And I've learned that from you. It's like I fucking just go after them.
But see,
And I've always been that way regardless, but it's just, this has been reassurance just to get after it and get her done. You know, I'm done fucking around, done looking at it. I want to talk about it with everybody.
Around these ass clowns. I want to create a lynch mob to go around hanging people with neckties that lie for a living. Who wants on board?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that Nuremberg trial was the whole fucking deal with everything. That's when 1945, when they dispersed all them motherfuckers all throughout the nations and started this pseudoscience cleansing a little higher. And they did the same thing. They hung 12 of them.
Today.
So it is at the top four. Who's the top four? Gates, Soros, Fauci.
No, we got higher than that. You got Schwab, Orsini, and Collins.
Mm-hmm.
That's higher.
Who's that? Collins? Who's the Collins?
Dr. Francis Collins.
You know what's amazing about that? I just talk about that because it's Collins Aerospace is here, and Art Collins and AC.
Collins is one of the first original witch families in this country.
Exactly, and they're right in the heartland, right here.
One of the Quakers.
Yeah, serial killers, right?
Yeah, fucking serial killers. Goddamn amazing.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how that funny all fucking comes together.
You got a quake for me? Shaking your boots? Puss in boots?
So here's another effective mode of action for everybody to take in their community. So we put this list together. This, we already have in our head these top 12 corporations and banks. And if their fucking poisonous fucking kidney cell shit is in any ingredient in any fucking store, we fucking go remove that shit.
Right? So, I mean, we got to make a list of all the lies, and you can make a speech out of it for your community. You know, Nick? Like,
yeah.
Hysteria was a lie. The sex education program was a waste of time. A lie is just a waste of time. That's all they do is waste your time with lies, spoon feeding you lies that aren't worth learning. Like, wow.
They're just unproductive fucking.
Unproductive and a waste of tax dollars, right? Look at all the tax dollars being wasted in the public indoctrination system, PIS. I'll take this right in your face with my personal independent studies, which is still the same fucking acronym, PIS, piss. Want to sip my piss?
Yep. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Right? And when you gossip, you're allowing somebody to sip on your piss. Gossip. Go sip.
It's just fucking
right now like a couple of chicken hens. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is the heartland, and this is a heartland for distribution in my area. There's a lot of trucking. It's on I-80 and 380, 88s, 8s in there, But there's major trucking distribution going on in here. You got General Mills, you got Quaker Oats, you got all these fucking serial killers sending all this poison out. And I'm saying my state's number one in cancer. What am I going to give everybody else if I'm number one?
Right.
And if if I'm a good steward of land in my community, and if I ain't fucking saying something, we got a fucking problem.
No, exactly. Just like with that Kobayashi, Chuck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna read what he said to me yesterday, or not yesterday, this morning. He said it to me this morning. God fucking pissed me. I'm already in a shit fucking mood, right?
What was that, Kobayashi on there doing shit or what?
He said, "Where are you? I'm so lonely." The fuck? You gay? You got cut off. You're more worried about you than my son. I don't fucking care what you think or do, you goddamn idiot. Fuck you. Oh no. By looking at all these live videos of you smoking pot, cigarettes, and drinking alcohol, you're more worried about yourself than your own son. No, you motherfuckers bypass my constitutional rights. You use your feelings and your concerns to establish a precedent that I had no part in at all. You took privilege and stole my fucking children and did what? Nothing. Didn't say a fucking thing about it. It's amazing. Don't worry about yourself.
Yeah, that fucking idiot. I mean, it's
So I don't know why
unbelievable.
I would even want to keep him around. People like him, I just want to fucking.
Well, I thought it was. I didn't even know if it was a guy or a gal. It seemed like a fucking gal to me.
Oh, it's a man.
Well, he was jealous, man, at the end, because he kept bitching about him, smoking his dope, sitting in his chair.
What are we discussing? Some pretty serious issues, right? I mean, they drive drink, right? Treason, sedition, child trafficking. Yeah, let's focus on the issues, motherfucker.
Yeah, just get rid of that motherfucker. Get him off the chat, and so they don't fucking come back in here and distract.
I don't want him in here playing fucking games and causing distractions. Yeah. Being a fucking nuisance.
Waste the fucking energy and breath on that shit.
Time, waste your time. No thanks. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, hopefully the mailman's working today.
Grand Rising, Deva. So how you transhumans and vaccinated people doing today? How you like your low jack? How you like your vaccine-induced AIDS? How's it feel being a fucking subspecies to the race of mankind? Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, how do you like that there's somebody in the fucking White House passing anti-Semitism bills? Anti-Semitism is called as a word of conspiracy, of a word fabricated to call out your abusers. Now they're going to say, oh, it's anti-Semitism to say, hey, you fucking did all this technology and put it underneath the skin and destroyed fucking mankind. And you're going to tell us we're fucking anti-Semitic for saying it? Fuck you.
My job. Not my fault.
Well, you followed the wrong procedure and protocol. You should have been following your heart, and you fucked up. And that's the most manly thing to say to anybody, I think, right now.
Hey, the unvaccinated are the new Spartan warriors. They're the new gladiators of Rome. Those that are about to die, I do not fucking salute you.
Yeah, here we are in Rome.
Sub me, baby, sub me. They're so predictable these days. It's amazing.
Yeah. Well, there's no, a lot of this discussion and things that we have on here and teaching things, and the fucking Alex Joneses of the world are going to be washed up shortly because those guys, they're just gatekeepers and they're just selling bullshit and they're just selling garbage and they're selling transhuman augmentation.
You know the irony of it is there, Dick? How many times have I been called a gatekeeper in my career?
Never.
I can't tell you how many times I've been called a gatekeeper, but no one's actually asked me my definition of what a gatekeeper is. Well, somebody that controls information or provides misinformation, disinformation. By definition, public educators are fucking gatekeepers, misinformers, disinformers, trans men, trans women, Decepticons, shape-shifting motherfuckers, liars.
Yeah, Transformers more than meets the eye. Decepticons. I mean, they fucking sang it to us in fucking cartoons.
You're child grooming motherfuckers.
When you have artificial intelligence, and artificial intelligence created those fucking vaccines.
Right? Doesn't that make sense, Dick? That's why the children come home from university confused about their gender.
Yep. They did a whole U-turn. They went to the U and did a U-turn. They came out straight and they came back flinging rainbows, throwing sevens around. Thought they're all lucky sevens. 777.
You know what's funny about homosexuals, lesbians, feminists, and communists and conformists? They all got one thing they're like. They can never give you a straight answer about anything.
Well, not only that, when you ask,
If you're bent to the left or right, let me know in the comment section.
when you can get it in a calm setting and ask the question and you can't get an answer, you know you've already just fucking destroyed them.
Oh yeah.
You know, then I'll say, okay, let's just skip that question. Let's go on to another simpler one. Would you get the vaccine
Yeah, so
again?
go on to another subject. Let's talk about the chemical dependency of a nation. Let's talk about how 80% of children are drugged out of their minds because of the good mothers and the good doctors. Let's talk about how good doctors are making a massive living off of writing prescriptions to children and causing chemical dependency, Mom. Where's Papa at? Gone. You thought you were a better father than mother.
Mm-hmm.
It is strange how these women think they're men because they married the system instead of their man.
Well, he was too busy trying to get that Blue Cross Blue Shield job, so then they had a $40,000 kill shot to go into the hospital so AI could take him down with remdesivir. You know, because Blue Cross Blue Shield, that's into the system once they plug that player in. And everybody's an NPC at this point.
NPR, Bangor Daily, Boston Globe, New York Times, Sacramento, Los Angeles Times. Come on, Dick. Think of another big fucking newspaper. The Chicago Tribune. You know where my nuts are right now? On your editor's forehead. You're all constant shit rags controlled by George fucking Soros. You left leaning fucking lunatic. Now I'm coming for you. And I don't even have a high school degree. You should be terrified.
I'm hoping we can get a sponsor, just get a bus sponsor, and so we could just do a little bus tour, drive around and
we should do
some
a recruiting tour, right? We should go ahead and housebound husbands.
Run around this bus, and we can smoke pot in the legal states and check out some donut factories.
It's amazing, Dick. We'll never get a straight answer from these lunatics ever again.
No, nobody can answer. I mean, nobody can get past when you know the lies in front of you, and you're a man or a woman. You have 147 or 258. Say you have more of a red or a blue, gold or a silver pole. You know what I mean? What I'm saying here. You got to put okay. I like to say yes more than my husband says no, and he says no more than yes. We're not always in agreement, but sometimes they're in agreement because they're in the 369 sometimes. But they can't fucking get past that they have had artificial intelligence under the skin that took their crown away, which is a frequency. It's just basically it calcifies, or I believe. This is my belief. It really calcifies their pineal gland to where they can't get it uncalcified very easy again. In a way where they can't reach the height of the crown chakra is the 432 hertz. And that's the only way I can think of this as they're remote controlling people around. And Noah Harari says it as well. We know the technology is what they're doing.
Poor Dwight Frink. Dwight
so now
posted, I will never trust another woman. Never. All women should die. Boy, I wonder how many men think that.
So hopefully somebody's listening in here and we can just make some of those Dicenian glasses and we can just start walking around and we'll be the guys that live.
And I love how my friend Andrew pointed out that women shouldn't be allowed to vote to send men to war. You don't respect their fucking lives. Why should you be allowed to send men to die for your fucking feelings and your goddamn concerns, mama. You won't fucking die for your children, not in America. You feed off
based on knowledge and not being ignorant, knowing how all these wars are created by banks and corporations. That is a very true statement. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, if they don't know,
they're supposed to die silently for fucking women to hate them and work against them behind their back. It's amazing. Sounds like a politician.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be easy. We just need to stop fucking fighting and blowing shit up, and we just don't need to go to war. You know, we just need to get back to the. They want to ban the hemp because they know we're going to start making hemp rope and fucking hanging all these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
and there's nobody going to stop us from hanging them. There's nobody going to stop us from apprehending these motherfuckers.
They're so worried about the law, and the law was printed on hemp. My gosh, it was the law.
But think about that.
It used to be the law.
Who's gonna
haircut? It was a Roman fucking law. Shave your head, shave your beard. Why is that?
Go down there.
Fit in with the men. That's how the cross-dressing started, Dick. It was a Roman thing.
Oh, fucking right. It was Egyptian thing, Matt. Walk like an Egyptian.
They look like women, and then the women can blend with the men. It's amazing.
They put all that kohl around their eyes. KOHL is black goo, eyeshadow. Walk like an Egyptian. They're eugenics. They were fucking came out. They had a little hermaphrodite. Then they fucking kept going after it and figured out how to reproduce the hermaphrodite with the hormones. You know, they were very scientific back then. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I think they were turning lead to gold back then. You know.
Oh yeah. No, absolutely. They'd already. We're way past that. We're doing that again now.
Yep.
We're already doing that again now. When you look at the Grand Canyon, you want to be really mind blown. Then you have to start realizing that's not a natural water formation. That's a result of mining.
Yeah, mining and fucking meltdown. Oh. I think they mined it. And then melted it when they were done, or had some kind of a cataclysmic event, you know, and melted shit down.
Event, but it was done by their own design. They did it to their own.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I laugh at black people. Yeah, I do laugh at you. You're fucking more racist than whites. And more ironically, you're more racist against your own. Black on black crime. That's amazing.
And that's all been created by design, you know.
The first slaver was a black man, and the black people don't want to talk about it. They want reparations for enslaving themselves. It's fucking wild.
Well, and you got to realize that these same colonizers and the Collins, you know, like that right here in the heartland, Collins Aerospace.
Right? It's amazing.
Moonshot. You know, the whole moonshot thing, the moonshot heard around the world was the vaccine.
Right.
And we got layers of security, and, you know, we've exposed a lot of layers of the wideband area network, the DOT.
When you walk around here in Bangor, the sidewalks are just like that. It's all laid brick. Hand-laid brick.
Yep.
They're not concrete sidewalks or blacktop asphalt. No. It's all red brick. Red brick is positively charged. The red is because of oxidized iron, which is probably because of human blood.
Blood bricks.
But no one wants to talk about it from a fucking face, huh? Isn't that amazing?
And it, you know, it could be cattle, it could be a lot of sacrifice, whatever, you know. You know, just not human. It could be a lot of bloodletting.
It ties into the catacombs, you know, where the bones. If they did that with the blood, then what they do with the bones? They turn them into the catacombs.
And what,
made out of human bone. How come
it's
we don't make
crystalline
cemeteries anymore, right? You ever ask
crystalline.
that? You know, around here, it's been hundreds of years since we built another cemetery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a fun question to ask. You know, I think there was something where over in Sioux City they actually added on to one. They needed a little more room, but not too many are. There's not too many being developed. You know.
No, and some of the technology that's out because of my research and friends in my circle, Aquamation is a great video for people to check out to realize the future of body disposal is disturbing. In Wisconsin, it's already here. It's already in America.
Yep,
Coming
Wisconsin.
to America, it's already fucking here.
Yeah, I've sent it to some friends over there. They're
They
drinking their fucking
gallon vats. They put the body in a vat with 50 gallons of water. They essentially boil it in lye and dissolve, strip the body clean of all flesh and hair, strips all the bones down to nothing, and it's goo. And then they drain that into the sewer. It's amazing. And that goes back to your city water supply to be filtered, and you'll drink out of it again. They're already doing it in Wisconsin.
lime. That's a pretty powerful ingredient. And think about that. Those sculptures you see over there, it's almost like Medusa had eyes that had just look at them, and they would spread lye on them.
Well, they're after the bones.
Stone.
This is where it gets funny. They're after the bones because of the marrow.
Yeah, right? Yeah, the silica. It's silica,
and that's how they make their blood diamonds.
Wow, that's amazing. You know, those catacombs down there, we talked about with James, and I brought that up to him because he's a free thinker too. And I said, those are on ley lines and they're strategically stacked, and they only have like big femurs, things like that down there. The rib bones and all that shit are probably into diamonds, but they use all that stuff and stack them in accordance with to turn all that crystalline structure into a battery.
Right. They use the marrow as part of the technology. You can grow gemstones out of that marrow.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen some different interesting wild stuff about that.
You know, people really need to just do their own investigation into Israel and look at how many diamonds come out of there. And, you know, look at all these missing children around the world. And they have to find a way to dispose of bodies. So what more of a inhumane, sick way to get a new loved married couple to put a bunch of children on their finger thinking it's a diamond from carbon. You know, yeah, it's carbon children.
Right.
And then the whole ring represents Saturn, the ring of Saturn, and it's just the Saturn occult and just part of the programming.
Right.
But look how that currency, that flesh and blood, turns back into, you know, the slave has to buy that carbon currency on that rock, you know, say $20,000 diamond, say there's 100,000 children in there. I don't know how many, what it'd be, 20 children, whatever. But it's a lot, no matter if it's one.
Right.
And they're doing it there. And nobody talks about that. Holy fuck.
Because everything is so compartmentalized.
Yeah. So there's a compartment. But yeah, we just you know, it's just like that. You know, we just need to get the great state of the Americas up there on a map and start putting the compartments together with strings. You know, just take the 2 or 3 top, like the Soros and these corporations and banks, and put them up there and say, okay.
All I can do is make you connect dots with information you already have.
Yes.
But I'm going to connect dots to things you may not or may know, but it's going to get exposed to you in a different manner.
Absolutely. We're connecting a lot of them right now, just talking. And I think other people out there
Who's
listening
the
are doing the
biggest?
same thing.
Who's the biggest hero for women's lib and feminism? Now, who started it? Margaret Thatcher. And the biggest hero for them right now is Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Yeah, she's a high priestess witch, and I'm probably Eastern Star occult.
Democrats,
PP.
Clintons, the Clinton Foundation. How many children went missing in Haiti?
The milk carton children, that was we talked about that in the past, but they were trafficking children off the milk cartons back then.
Wasn't it the Clintons that helped establish Planned Parenthood?
Mother Teresa,
Hillary
Anthony
Rodham
Fauci.
Clinton. I think I even got pictures of Mother Teresa with Hillary Clinton. That's amazing.
And Anthony Fauci.
Yeah.
It's the NIH and the CDC are like red and blue. They're the same feather, but they act like they're working against each other. You know what I mean? And that's the whole ploy with that, because Fauci was the head of the NIH, right?
Right.
His wife's up there, head of one of those two. And you know who she is? She's Ghislaine Maxwell's fucking sister.
Right. And it was Ghislaine Maxwell's sister that established the Amber Alert for missing children.
Yeah. And they know what's, and what was Ghislaine Maxwell into? She was into space, where she was also hanging out with her little fucking submarine trafficking children, because space is underwater. And they got underwater cities, and they're probably trafficking and just got sex farms down underneath the ocean down there. They were taking them from, they had a submarine from fucking Epstein's Island, and they were going somewhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? They probably, that submarine, they probably had that cord into that, underneath that.
All these things, they all overlap.
Uh-huh.
These are the supporters of those things. Planned Parenthood, Clintons.
Because I think 81% of the fucking population has been to fucking Epstein Island
centers. It's amazing, Dick. It's really amazing. You want to know where you find them? You find them in the poorest part of your city. You find them in the ghetto.
What are they? The
abortion clinics.
Yes.
For the unwanted babies and unwanted children and the teen pregnancies.
Yep, the ghettos of
the Planned Parenthood centers are in the poorest parts of your town. Within walking distance of your home. Because you're too broke for a car. Right? Think about it. And now you got to pay to abort the child, right? They're not getting paid to abort it. They got to pay to abort it, right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then that aborted fetus goes to the pharmaceutical industry for $50,000. Holy shit! They made a lot of money.
They paid like $500 to $1,000 around here. Last I heard.
And all these women giving birth right now, they all should be asking the question. When that child comes out, they clamp that placenta right away, and there's a lot of blood left in that placenta, and they want to get that clamp on there because it's by the ounces, gentlemen. And where's that going? You know where it's going, and people should just be fucking appalled about that. Not only that, they're taking the mother and the child as together, and they're selling them right out of the gate.
Yep.
Right out of the chute. What a slaughterhouse. What a slaughterhouse of this hospitals have turned into. And they've always been, just don't know about it. Motherfuckers.
So, David, did you realize or know that an aborted fetus is worth 50 grand to the big pharmaceutical industry giants?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how many teen mothers know that placenta is getting sold to big pharma for 50 grand. Would they even abort babies if they knew? Or maybe they'd be like, hey, why am I paying? Look at the money you're making off this fetus. You can't produce it.
Well, let's take it up a notch and let's just put it out there and say, okay, now that everybody knows that these vaccines are software and they're hooked to the pharmaceuticals, whether it be Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, AstraZeneca, they all have their own patents and software technologies, and they're hooked to the cloud, and they're wired artificial intelligence, and they're God-given, and they're Jacob's ladder. Artificial intelligence is wired into that. We've established that. We know that. And they're augmented. So now, to the good people that are vaccinated, I'm telling you as your friend, when you go to the hospital, artificial intelligence is making the decisions on who lives and dies.
Right.
So this is what I want everybody to kind of understand and question, and don't sign up or subscribe for anything that's going to put you in
COVID
this
was about
situation.
establishing an excuse and just a cause for government to operate around the realm of the Constitution, to circumvent it, to bypass it, to establish a new Constitution, voiding out the old one without anyone's permission.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like treason to me.
Mm-hmm. And we got to work backwards in this. Everybody thinks this is all put into place. Everything's put into place, Matt. And I'm thinking loud right now. Is like, we got to start this wideband area network. There's 9 layers.
Right.
Okay, let's start with the 9th one and remove that one. You know what I mean? We got to remove these layers of the wideband area network, and that's the Department of Transportation's number to get logged into people. The fucking hospitals, you know what I mean? All this stuff. You know, there's people dropping dead now because of their those little, what are those insulin bags, you know, because they're hooked to AI, and AI kind of had a little haywire and just doesn't work, you know.
Right.
Because everybody wants to rely on AI to fucking govern their health.
No one sees anything wrong with that.
I see everything wrong with that.
All right. I see that pushing us right into the land of idiocracy.
Yes.
How long before you have a barcode lasers tattooed on you?
Mm-hmm. And it is, you know, it's injected into them. It used to be tattooed on, but they didn't like that, and the Nazi Germany, they gave them 9 digits on their arm, and they were coding them out, you know. So then they put it on paper.
Right.
And gave them an all caps name, and they just reported to that, you know, just like good little sailors on a ship that they don't know where they're sailing to. Come on, join the Navy. Let's get on this maritime cruise, and we're gonna frickin' take you to the Hotel California.
Right, David.
used to
They
really-
make a lot of money off the foreskin of babies. That's the collagen for your lip injection.
Yes.
Right? Injecting your lips with the fucking fat of baby dick. What the hell is the matter with you?
He feels mothers now.
Right? What the hell is the matter with these people? And of course, the doctors are never going to tell them what's in the medications or the vaccines, so you can never make an actually informed decision about anything. You're just taking the doctor at his word or her word. That's their word versus your word. Wow. Yeah, how do you even get a group of people to agree on one thing, Dick? It's amazing. Common grounds or consent. Oh, you hear me, Chuck?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You see what I'm saying, though? Like, what's the proactive nature here? What are we supposed to do about any of this shit? Just sit here and watch it all. It's doing
Well,
nothing.
we
Solution,
do got to get people, that come to common grounds.
right? It's doing nothing the actual solution because both parties fucking lied to you. It's a bad idea to do nothing. Well, remember, Dave, drawing pretty pictures doesn't count as anything. Holding the space to have this conversation doesn't count in anything.
Yeah, you got to be open to hear this shit. You got to,
And I
either.
get no credit for my education, no recognition, none, zero. 5 children to feed. Silence doesn't feed them. See, we have no respect for manual labor. None. Zero. Which is why craftsmen and tradesmen are worth more dead than alive. Especially artists. They can't produce
Well,
anymore.
you just think of how many pensions they stole from all these working men that have
Oh yeah, everyone should be
fucking freaking the fuck out.
screaming mad. Yeah,
They're stealing they're stealing the
you've
wealth.
been raped and your
They're,
fucking kids have been taken away. Everything you've been taught, fucking, pilfered, fucking robbed.
your grandparents, now your parents, the boomers, now the
And
extras are
you're
stolen.
going to do the same thing to your kids.
Yeah, and they've given it to the communities through these fucking funded. How do you think they funded these 20, 30, 15-minute cities with everybody's pensions?
But they're doing what's right.
Yeah, they're on credit. They're on credit. They're only creditors. These fucking Khazarian banks, these usuries, they only can go on credit. Because they don't create. They only fucking harvest.
Right. They can't create anything.
You can't create anything. It's almost against a religion. They just have to sit back and
it's not actually scientifically accurate. You house life, you incubate life like a chicken egg, you fucking incubate it. You didn't actually spark the life. No, that's the man's job. Man is progenerator, the inseminator. The chemical sparky spark comes from the zinc shock. Came out of the fucking man's penniless ink.
Exactly. And to take the emotion out of it, that's the 147. That's just the number.
But hey, men don't get no credit for that kind of shit. It's amazing. Only 19% of men can procreate today. Holy fuck!
We are the official light. The spark.
Do you need a zinc shot? The other side effect of COVID vaccination was the chemical castration of a nation of fucking holy shit. What? Dogs don't need them anymore, so you gotta put them down. Euthanize the motherfuckers, right?
Yeah, I think it's just the public. The public, the public is has been hidden from this knowledge, and I think that's why the public square needs to be where the hangings need to be. And we have one in our community, and it's called Green Square. I think it would be a nice place for some gallows. You know, that's kind of
a hemp rope, yeah,
symbolic square.
And then we can wrap the corpses in hemp paper.
And just lay them to rest.
And rewrite the Constitution in cannabis.
Yeah, I think our constitutions were put in place for this time,
right?
That's why they're in such a panic to think they're rewriting them. You know,
I'm pretty sure we do.
You know, Trump and all these motherfuckers think they're the ones in control. No.
I know. They thought public officials were some sort of lords and ladies and dukes and earls and kings and fucking queens. Yep. No, you're not.
Yep. No, you're shit. You're fucking welfare fucking whore.
You're here to serve me. And I just served notice to you about the situation. Let's fucking rectify it, shall we? I don't work for either fucking party. Technically, both parties are supposed to be working for me, not goddamn against me.
Mm-hmm.
And from my point of view, I think they should all be fucking fired. Tried for treason.
You know, like I said, we got to remove these layers in our community. Every community, and we can start from the coast and work the way in land. I don't care how it's done, but it's going to get done because it's been installed. It's going to get removed. Right. You know, and these good jobs installed it. You know, it's our union electricians, our union plumbers, our union HVAC guys.
Is it fair to say they were derelict in their duties?
Yes, and it's again, they were compartmentalized and they got their heads down trying to get the Blue Cross Blue Shield so they could get hooked to the fucking internet and let AI kill them.
Or take over their thought processes, mind control them.
Well, exactly. There's a lot of factors played into that. And that's what people need to be aware of, and that's what I'm letting them know that it's not just a human making the decision now. It's artificial intelligence is making the quantified decisions on, okay, age, job, productivity. You know, if they're homeless and unproductive and they're into the hospital and they've obviously probably been augmented because they got vaccinated for a fucking free donut for something to eat and a cheeseburger the next day and this and this. AI is going to fucking melt them down and do what we just talked about, put them back into the drinking system. And that's cannibalism by computer. That's artificial intelligence. That's what these government leaderships worship. It's AI and it's 19. They live COVID-19. Unfucking real, man. But yeah, and computer is categorizing everybody's organs, quantifying all that stuff, their blood, their makeup, everybody's energy is different, Everybody's got a different signature frequency, some better than others.
Right.
We would have been hacked a long fucking time ago if they could have done it. Believe me, we're all targets. That doesn't make us victims. It just makes us aware. And the awareness is, that really is looking at things in thirds and taking yourself out of the equation. And the equation is the emotion, and the emotion is that 432 hertz, 9 red. blue, purple. Simon Says. It's like the fucking lights on the little thing.
Wow, yeah.
But yeah, that Rubik's Cube, that the it's kind of a magic square of threes, but then it's amazing. Like Matt was showing me one yesterday with nines in it. Were you seeing that one? And 9 and 9 being 81, but then you have that nine cubes all cubes and making that geometric shape up.
Mm-hmm. It all goes to 9.
Yeah. And and really I'd like to know what are those other two color spectrums we can't see. Would you say they are, Matt? One's red, when it's red it's white.
No, silver. The color for
Okay.
silver, Mercury.
Okay.
And brown. But there's 9 rays in the rainbow in your condition, I think. Well, you think about it, they even let black out of the equation. You don't even want to count black as a color when it's source sum of all color.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that would be 1 then. So it'd be 9 back to 1.
Yeah.
So you got the silver, the brown, which would be 9, then black being 10 is back to 1, and that the let there be light. Boom. Right now, okay, here it goes again. That's creation.
Now, what's the plasma? Creation, light?
Davis says, what do they do with the plasma people are donating? Well, we got some speculations about that. Plasma technology. Direct
Well, they're turning it.
plasma
Light.
It's life extension technology. It's medicine. They take that out of the human body and put it into medicine and sell it. So say somebody's got
That could be like the spark.
Yeah, that's the BioLife Plasma Centers. They're selling the human essence and they're taking it out of the body.
Right.
And cashing in on it. While the person's getting the money, they actually gave like a couple months of their life away that session. And then go back and do it again. Well, there's a trade-off. People don't think there's a trade-off, but there is.
That plasma goes deep, man. I mean, I remember that and you both speaking on it so much.
Well, look at the moon. The moon's made up of plasma.
Right. But they were made so easily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, playing that. That's that guitar he's got.
I know a lot of folks, man, that's like a part-time job, that plasma.
Well, it is. It's amazing. And now, you kind of know how it works now, Chuck.
And brag about it,
Yeah, but now you can tell them with your knowledge and you're not ignorant to it. You know how this shit works, and you've been shown and explained to know that they take that blood out of their body, and that we're made of hydrogen, right?
Right.
And the plasma is in your blood, and they spin that out. Then they take all the plasma out of that blood that they take. They don't take all your blood out because they'd kill you. If they took all your plasma out, you die. But it's like taking the fucking charge out of your battery.
I'm gonna start telling these women, how deep they're feeding into, this fucking, baby dispenser like these Planned Parenthoods, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they don't realize how deep and like dark web that place is, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's just again, it's just layers
Oh,
of
you
it,
can go there's they have centrifuges, they have district places, they have the local places where the abortions happen, but then they have centrifuges like in Texas where the
yeah,
director of
but,
these Planned Parenthoods can go in and place orders for baby parts.
mhm. Then it's just like they're just contracts. Then it goes out to Maybelline, then it
Yeah,
goes out to the Vanderbilts and those type of frickin' vampires.
Yeah.
yeah, they're rubbing that shit right on their lips and shit. Rubbing it in them. Fucking.
Well, that's what a lot of and the thing is, a lot of that makeup has all that nanotech embedded into it,
Yep.
and so that's another evil empire thing. They
Yeah, if you're a woman, man, this should be easily
yeah,
taken in.
graphene and things in the pads in their cotexes, and it not only in the toilet papers and things like that. It's
Mhm.
all been laced with this technology. We're not immune to it. It's all embedded in us. It's just a matter of how we um,
Some
work through
people
it.
treat it like it's a damn job, Dave, and they're proud of it, but they don't even realize what they're doing when they donate plasma.
Yeah.
Actually selling a bit of their soul because your soul is in your plasma, it's in your blood. Soul energy is in plasma, and your memory is in your blood. Plasma houses your memories and your consciousness and your soul. So, what are you doing when you sell your plasma to these plasma banks?
Wow.
Hey, you better wake up, people.
Wow. People. And there's BioLife plasma centers. They're all over the country. And that's what there's people out there, these transhumanists that cannot live a normal everyday life and walk around and stay healthy without the life essence of another human being, and that's transhumanism.
All the Maybelline women.
So hopefully that should just easily make sense. I hope I said that easily to understand. So then the Elon Musks of the world, and the Rockefellers, and a lot of these people that shouldn't be here but are still here because they're still sucking the essence of the life out of children, whatever, adults, grown adults, people you don't even like that are in
So
there giving the
the
plasma.
essence of your soul is in plasma or in your
Mhm.
sweat, either way, varying states. Think about it. And Christ was a scene. It was all about essence of soul, which is sweat.
Yeah, listen to this shit, man.
So that's very interesting because when you sweat, you salt. Your
Mhm.
sweat is salty. The
Yep.
original contract was a covenant of salt,
Totally listen.
and the sweat and the salt's a result of your labor.
Salts were more valuable than you think of the flood time when everything's flooded. You need salt to live, and if they didn't have salt in the human body, they would die. So when there a lot of people were perishing in those times too because they couldn't get salt. But you know who could get the salt? The divers.
Mm-hmm.
They'd then they'd figure out ways like that too. But there were times like that when just like fucking back in the beaver hats and shit. But salt was more valuable than anything around because that's
It
the
was the
times they were
original
in.
gold. It was the original gold.
hmm It's the times they were in. Then and as times change, commodities change.
Right. And now, what's the money worth again? It's just zeros and ones in space, right? Nothing's actually
Yep.
backing it. Chicks are willing
Yep.
to fucking believe in it.
It's time and space, and time and space is illusion. So let's start living in the now and start fucking facing the facts.
Right.
Let's get this shit done. Get it out of here. Get it over with. You know, I'm not saying that artificial intelligence is all bad. We all use it every fucking day, but we don't need to depend on our healthcare and our life's essence on it and let artificial intelligence kill mankind. What the fuck? I'm saying no.
Take complete control. Fuck that.
Right.
You know,
They want to slave you to artificial intelligence. Not amazing.
Resistance.
Yep. And you know, and all these guys around town, you know, everybody thinks, well, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, we think we're doing good because we don't know the no. You don't know the fucking no. And the no is knowing the fucking knowledge. And the knowledge is every community has these motherfuckers doing it. And they're selling popcorn, they're selling fucking this and that, candy bars, and they're selling Christmas trees and this and that. And, you know, there's the Lions, the Optimists.
It's okay to say no.
The Rotaries, the Freemasons, the Scottish Rites, the Templars. These motherfuckers, everybody doesn't think they still exist. They're every fucking where. And I'm in the fucking hub of it.
No, man.
And I'm here for that reason. Fucking flip their fucking tables and fucking pound their head with it. The fucking Pharisees, man. I mean, this is nothing that hasn't happened before, and this is the conversation we've had.
Bad teachers, bad.
That's right. And who's gonna stop me from telling them they're killing the fucking children? Or you, or Chuck. They just have to listen to you and accept the truth.
We're not going to stop.
Yeah. You know, so you have all kinds of things to talk about. We just got to get out there in our communities, and that's great. We're using artificial intelligence to get to our communities by posting this on social media. They don't like that.
Oh, terrifying.
I mean, they probably just log in and fucking listen to this shit all day long and figure out, oh God, when is that coming? When, you know,
it's literally
how
like
they going to strike us next.
So, the funniest thing you can do is just tell the truth. The funniest thing about that is no one believes it. That's the wildest part.
I know. It's fucking amazing. But there's a finesse to how to do it, you know, and we're all learning that, you know, how to do it correctly and how to get the most captive results, because it's contagion. Truth is a contagion.
Oh, it's wicked. It's wicked, pop. Homer knows best too.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like Matt said, he ain't got nothing to lose, so it's not going to end well on their end.
Well, it's Disney to us, but it's wicked to them. It's, you know, and it's like that. You look at that upside down.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? Everything's.
You believe that, children? I'm the new Mr. Rogers.
Exactly.
I'm here to educate the children. I'm here for the children because the parents lied to them. The teachers in the union.
The reason why he's been sued.
Education, fucking failure. Common Core failure. It's rock to the goddamn core. Holy shit.
We'll have to start doing these puppet plays again, and have, you know, you make the Matt King, I'll make the Dick King, and you make the Chuck King puppet, and we'll all get behind the scene, and I'll have our little stick puppet characters and start fucking talking about the puppet play. We'll be acting just like Congress.
The way we're going to get through to them.
Yeah, but we'll be telling the truth, you know. You remember that on Mr. Rogers? They had those little puppet plays.
Oh yeah, they were effective.
They were effective. So I think I'll create my own puppet. You work on yours. And we'll have to get together when we're running around on this tour bus, checking out all the donut factories. Speaking the truth, we'll have little play sessions.
Yeah, like the old stick horses used to ride around.
Yeah.
Right through town.
Yeah. We're gonna have a little true session in council. This is a kingsmanship, 3 kings. We're gonna do some puppet play for you. You got to keep it fun and entertaining while you're fucking destroying.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, the kids were loving it.
The funniest fucking thing in the world is finding out shit, I was never fucking wrong about anything.
I was wrong about all of it. So I started looking.
I don't understand why I'm laughing. Well, I made man choices at the age of 15 and they're paying dividends now.
You stopped with the 258, which is 15. You're like, okay, something's wrong here.
Oh, it's a 147 and a 369.
15. Which, what is 15 is on the periodic table? Just for shits and giggles.
Right? Why?
Probably has more to do with them than one wants to even know.
Nope. This shit's funny as hell.
But that's why it comes in kind of waves too. You know, the truth does come in waves, and you know, it's just like you're sitting idle on a lot of things for quite a while, then all of a sudden, boom, boom, boom. You know, and Master Mason, you know, I want BM. IBM. Hi, computer. Hi, AI. This is NI. Checking in.
AI be NI.
Hey, we're Sylvania and what were some of these other ones back in the day? Panasonic, or not Sylvania. Some of these old light companies. So I'm going back thinking plasma and going back to tube stuff. Okay, because there's plasma in those tubes.
Plasma.
And that's how that was the first Bluetooth back in the day, back in those Tartarian days, Matt, when they were, you know, they'd have those little things set up and they'd be seeing like that head in there or whatever. I think there's Bluetooth in. You know, they see like a little child in that little plasma screen or whatever they were creating.
Right?
Same.
Plasma.
They were Bluetoothing back then. You know, they had fun. But communications is nothing new.
No, but you're
telecommunications is nothing fucking new. We've always been able to. This is just channeling. We're channeling in different ways.
Welcome to my channel. What should I channel for you?
Well, I tuned for it. Tuned for it, and it was lead.
Tune in. Fuck around, find out.
Yeah, and that's the beautiful thing about it, I mean, when you have the truth on both your shoulders, it is fuck around and find out, motherfuckers, because it's coming. I'm going to give it to you. Can you hear a pin drop? Here I come, motherfuckers.
Come to get ya, Boo King.
Green Square Park is mine.
Well, I play Peekaboo King, Boo King, Boo King, Who King, Hawk King, Talk King, Be King, Thinking, Shock King, Strike King, Fact Check King, Cash is King, correct King? Let's dick King around.
So by not getting vaccinated, they crowned all the kings and took the corona a whole nother different level.
King me, motherfucker!
King me.
Fact check King me.
Fact check this, King. Wow. Never thought you'd be king, did you?
No, I thought I was a floor mat because of the good people that loved me for a long time. And as a result of that trauma and abuse, I decided to turn those people into fucking floor mats for personal entertainment. There's no profit in it. They're broke niggers, cheap tricks, and Jews, Catholics united. Oh my God. Where did that come from, Dick?
It's good stuff. I mean, there's
It's a fucking poop fucking fighting contest, right? Monkeys throwing poop at each other.
yeah, okay, who are you? Let's grab your compartment. Let me show you what's in it for you. This is what you've been doing.
I mean, the blind monkey can't hear the poop or see the poop. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And it's just ignorance. It's not nothing against these,
but when you throw the poop in the monkey's face, he knows his face is covered in poop.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And the deaf monkey, well, he can't hear the poops, but he can see the poop, especially when you put his face in it.
And he can smell it, that it's his own.
What about the mute one? Well, the mute one can't talk about the poop, but his poop is so obvious because it's all over his face.
Mm-hmm. You know what dogs do?
Eat poop.
They fucking smell each other's ass and fucking butt fuck each other and smell poop.
Well, I think part of that is health purposes, right? They're trying to find out the sick dogs from the healthy ones based on.
Oh yeah, you're right. They're checking the human biome,
Should we start doing that?
Yep.
Sniffing each other's buttholes. What's in your diet? Children?
Well, you know what's fucked up about that, Matt? Speaking about that and all this biotelemetry and nanotechnology, they're checking everybody's gut biomes with by logging in and out and seeing what they have in them and remoting them around. Oh, you need some more Doritos. Hit that flavor button. You know what I'm saying? It's almost to that level, but they are inside the human body looking at the biome and and all the levels of everything in there and what it's made up of.
Absolutely. By creating a binary education system, you're only able to make two choices.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know if this is positive or negative. They don't know if I'm working for God or the devil. They don't know if I'm a crazy person or a genius. They can't fucking tell the difference between any of them.
Hey, Chuck, I think you're out in the wind. There you go.
Hey, look, Mama. I'm riding my bicycle without any fucking.
So you're trying to get frosted.
How's it going, James?
How's it going, guys? All right.
Good stuff going on here. We're flipping tables. We're busting tables.
Busting tables, turning them, and splitting temples.
Blood diamonds.
Come to get you. Hooah.
We've still got to make the gold out the seawater.
Right now.
Hey, let me know.
You fucking hated me yesterday. You won't like me today. Wop pow.
He's back. Hey, let me know.
Fucking hate me now, don't ya? Hooah.
we got. I'm on the phone to actual Howie.
I
Let me
love
know.
disappointing people. It's amazing.
Hey, that cube added up to 11.
I gotta go because I gotta speak.
155.
Right.
Isn't that something? 11s are looking for 9s. Cubes. Everybody who's been stuck in a cube is looking for 9s.
I thank God I must be the fucking devil. You know what I mean? Like, you can't tell the difference between heaven, hell, God, the devil, positive, negative, North Pole, South Pole, elbows, pair of them. Between that and your asshole, you can't tell the difference between anything. Holy shit.
D is 9, huh?
We're headhunting, Dick.
Exactly.
We're headhunting and house calling housebound husbands. Let's unite.
Mm-hmm.
Let's bitch
Hey,
about the mamas that failed you, huh?
Exactly. Throw your fucking little red fucking Fila shoes away in the garbage because they represent something you don't even want to know.
Let's start asking why 81% of children don't have access to their fathers, mothers. It's a great question, right? Is it systematic? Sexist or racist against the man? Oh!
Mommy knows best.
Mm-hmm.
Mommy's little boy grows up to be a failed man in women's sports, and mommy doesn't want to talk about it with a real man. It's amazing. Got real quiet in here, you guys.
I was looking at that frequency, and I actually had some sparkling water the other day with some lemon in it, and I squeezed the lemon in it, and the seeds sunk, but then they were dense enough that they sunk to the bottom, and then they floated to the top because I think they got carbonated bubbles underneath them to float them back up. But then once I took a drink and touched one with one of my lips, it sank to the bottom again. I just made that little observation while I was grabbing something to eat the other day. Interesting, how that seed went to the bottom, came to the top, and went back to the bottom because of the carbonation in the water.
The whole point in this alphabet video is to make you comprehend that letters are sins, S-Y-N.
Mm-hmm.
Letters are signs. And letters have definitions just like words do. Isn't that amazing?
Mm-hmm.
But it was all left out of school, but can be found in your dictionary. And it won't be found in a religious text anywhere. And it's like the dictionary is the last book you're ever gonna fucking open, right? In most welfare homes, the dictionary is a bookend or a prop for a broken couch. Amazing. Tell the people that the dictionary is the book of the dead. You know? You're the dead. You're the dead ones. People and persons are dead. Yeah. You're dead. Dead entities and dead corporations and dead fiction. Dead. No life. Zero. None. Nada. No bueno. That's not fucking any good. You value death more than life? No one sees a problem with that. Just me. I'm the only one. Your religions cause you to worship the dead. You value dead presidents more than babies, mama. What's on your money? Dead presidents. Isn't that amazing? That's why artists and craftsmen are worth more dead than alive. They're not reproducing anymore. And who benefits off a dead artist or a craftsman? The church and the state? Not his fucking children. Church and state took it, right? And the children ain't getting none of the money, right, dude? Went into the tax fund. So ultimately, I sit here with the comprehension that you value people when they're dead, not when they're alive. Not one thumb up, not one thumb down. You're all fucking confused. You don't find that funny? What would Jesus say right now? Suffer the little children, suffer? That comment's for the baby boomers. After all, you financed their education. So surely you must be held accountable for that. Education failed the fucking children, just like the teachers in the union did. Glorified babysitters. Right, David? Wake the fuck up, good people. Silence makes you good. You get merit badges for sitting silent while someone sticks a cock in your ear. You get awards for compliance and obedience, right? Conformity, kneeling, sucking dick, taking it up the butthole. For me, at this point, I'm running downhill, playing a game of crapshoots. Shoot the crap. So I don't have to try very hard anymore. I ain't pushing anything uphill anymore. Statistics say you'll run silently, say nothing, do nothing, and think you're fucking hot shit behind my goddamn back. Statistics also say that the majority of people will sit silent, say nothing, do nothing, contribute nothing, participate nothing, and think they're something. It's wild. Narcissistic cunts, silent bigots, sexist, racist, hypocrites. Holy shit. The bigotry and hypocrisy is fucking amazing. I do these streams to inform on you that I wouldn't follow fucking any one of you goddamn anywhere, and get some input back on that. It'd be most appreciated. Silence means you're a fucking failure and a goddamn disgrace. Might even be a rape victim, a subjugated subject, a test subject, a subspecies. Suffer from Stockholm syndrome silently. Sex slaves, silent hookers, silent whores, jaws on the floor. They don't want to say no more. Talk is cheap when you don't have anything to say, right? Your education was very fucking expensive, wasn't it? Where's Harvard at these days? Oxford.
All those politicians and
Brown. Boy, I invite you boys to my party every day. And every day you run silent with your tails tucked between your fucking legs, never say anything smart coming out of their mouth, Dick.
politics and cock kissers.
Cocksuckers, these caucus members, kissing cock, sucking dick for a living, giving head to get ahead.
Oh, Billy, pull me around by my tie. Lead me by my tie.
Walk
That's
me.
their English. That is their leash, isn't
It
it?
is their leash. Just grab them by their tie and dog walk them. I said most people needed a dog walker.
Yeah.
Most
Well, and
people
again, I
are
think that
service animals. It's amazing.
it's a. What do they call what they wear? It's called a 3-piece suit.
Mhm.
You know, is that kind of esoteric for the occultism and how they're thinking in triangularity?
Yeah. Isn't it weird how the Chicago Bulls were unbeatable when they ran a triangle offense?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else is stuck in a square. Right?
Yeah.
Black squares and white squares, black boxes and white boxes, black cubes and white cubes. Stuck in a cubicle off the ice.
Hey, do you want to live in a box?
Man in the box. That's a good song.
Mhm.
House of Chains, right?
Right.
You live in a box and talk to your cube. Talk to your game cube.
Talk to
Be
your
quiet.
GameCube about meeting its Xbox, right? Xbox, GameCube, squares, checkerboards, and dance floors. Oh my God.
Yep. X360 coming back around. Gonna melt you down.
Did you know that you could put a circle inside of a box? Some people didn't know that, Dick. Doesn't fit very well, though, right? A circle inside of a box.
Mm-mm.
But at the same time, the funny thing is, you can put a box in a circle. You can compass a square.
Yep. Compass a square.
Todd is a fucking thief and a beta male. And the only motherfuckers that are impressed by that whore are alpha females that think they're the fucking male and they want weak men to walk around on a fucking leash. Did you get confused by my English?
I can hear it loud and I can hear it so well. I mean, it's very, it's perfect.
People like Todd are seeking crowd approval. Not me.
Yeah, and ladies, that's not a real man. Real men don't do that.
Real men don't wear dresses. Real men don't put their hair in pigtails.
And they, he had to be on to the fucking cheetah fucking, you know, I mean,
Real
his
men are
mom,
not fucking trying to go out there and fit in.
he obviously grew up with a single mom because she wore cheetah.
Real men can barely stand the sight of fucking 2 or 3 females at once. Are you kidding me? Think they want to be in a pack of them? No. If they had their way, they'd have that real man in a dress and pigtails before long. Holy shit, no.
Look what I did. Oh, isn't he just so cute?
Oh, thank you.
Look at Todd. I'm gonna make Toddy Potty into a little girl today.
I'm not interested in nipping or fucking tucking anything. No tucking and no taping. And I won't be tucking my tail to run away either.
He's cool. He's just like one of the girls.
He's my gay band friend. We can go shopping together.
Let's go to Starbucks with my tail between my legs. I'll get my iced latte.
Todd's like, man, if this woman will pay attention to me, if I lap, I have her feet, and I wag my tail, and I pant like a fucking dog, she might scratch my belly.
Hey, why don't you try calling him so he can? Why don't you try calling him so he can defend himself? We'll just get him on this
He
call.
won't ever. He hasn't come in here in a year.
Get on that stripper pole.
And he was invited every day for the last year, and I took him off the invite list because he doesn't respond to anything. It's a waste of my time even bothering.
Yeah, I'm just joking, but
He's his own man, but I think we can all agree that real men don't do that shit.
No.
There's got to be a little bit of fucking, you know.
I think he likes it up to pooper shooter personally. I don't know.
No, I mean, some type of fetish there in the fag department somewhere.
Something just wrong with that boy. I blame his mother.
he got led into the wrong circle of friends.
Uh, my dad would have been ashamed of.
It's pretty genius when you
He's
start
a
looking
fucking
at
ass.
the sense of cross-generational relationships. You don't like a man, look at his mother. You like a woman, look at her father. Father wasn't in the equation because of the mother. Systematic. Whoa. The system doesn't care about your color, your race. It's a war on men, and women are like, no, it's not. And then they run away.
As a man, that'd be one of the most things that would hurt me, man. You know, is having a feminine, faggot son.
Well, it's, I mean, yeah, it's just, I mean, it
I
is what
mean,
it is.
I just want you to be a good, strong man, make your own way in life, depend on yourself. And, that's my idea.
81% of people can't procreate or have children because of policies, procedures, and protocols forced by both sides of the aisle. That's rather disturbing. That means only 19% of men can produce or reproduce. It can only 19%. And how'd that happen? Well, that was a result of anarchy, rebellion, or fucking active dissidence. Being a fucking rebellious son of a bitch. It wasn't because of going along with the system, policies, procedures, and protocols. Going along with the system, policies, procedures, and protocols turns you into a chemically castrated bitch. Tell me if I'm wrong.
You were flanking. You're flanking the crowd. We're flankers.
Why work from the front? Right?
Exactly. I like to work from the side.
Oh no, I like working from the back of the pack.
Yeah. I just pick a side. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm flanking them.
I can fucking push from the back,
Yeah.
They're all running around and I'm walking slow walking.
Sometimes not even one.
With my pimp cane, right? With my fucking pimp cane. And I gotta turn my fucking pimp cane upside down and troll the ground I'm walking on. I'm gonna coil it. I'm gonna plow it with that cane. I'm gonna turn it in a row. Dig a row with my cane upside down. Does that sound crazy? I can see it. I'm just dragging my pimp cane down the road, digging a row.
Yeah. You can take your cane right down to the Bangor city government and said, you know what, you installed all these 5G towers and shit around these hospitals and churches and good schools, and why don't you do a good job of removing that shit now, because we know what it's doing to everybody.
I don't care what happened to him. Don't you get it, Deva? That son of a bitch didn't care what happened to my newborn son.
Yeah.
His feelings and concerns were worth more than my son's fucking life. That motherfucker's life is worth less than a diaper to me.
Yeah, that's why they need to get the fucking good men of Maine together and find your square.
I'm pretty. Everyone's on my side. Outside of policies, procedures, and protocols enforced by public officials and people that don't live here, know nothing about the land, not native to this fucking place. I am.
Mm-hmm.
And these silent whores, the only thing they're trying to do is push me off the land that I'm walking on. It's my land. Pack your shit and get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
And you watch. There's only 1 million Mainers. That's it. 1 million. Maine's big, 5th largest state in the country. In terms of land, natural resources.
Mm-hmm.
But I guarantee you 80% of my 80% of the people around here are not putting up with any of the shit that either party's fucking feeding them. They don't listen. Ignore them.
But they keep getting their infrastructure built though.
Right, which is amazing. Just like the Bill Gates plant in Wisconsin that's being built right now. I think it's done next year. It's for processing cattle. Completely pneumatic, air knives, and fully computer operated. There'll be no human labor. Zero. Human labor to build the building. But after it's all built, it's fully automated.
Yep. And then what happens when they turn that, when the cattle are all gone, they just start putting humans through there.
There you go, because you're the cattle.
You're the cattle.
And people don't even think about that while they're building this place. That's the amazing part.
They just convert it. They just convert it down.
Earlier, you said when you were putting in the plumbing for that place you worked at, you didn't really know what to do.
They're allowing this man to kill us all.
That's how they do it. That's how they do it. They hire one person to do the plumbing, and that's all he knows about is the plumbing. He doesn't ask about what this building's being used for. His job is to put in the plumbing.
Yeah, he's trying to feed
And
his
the
family.
electrician, your neighbor is the electrician,
Mm-hmm.
right? But look, you guys are both working inside the same building.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing the plumbing work, and your neighbor's doing the electrical work. And then another neighbor down the road is installing the doors and windows, but not one of you will talk to the other about anything that happened inside that building. Because you're too busy working. When you get home tired, you go to sleep. You don't have time for this.
Just doing your job.
You're just doing your fucking job.
Mm-hmm.
That's a compartmentalized state of this country.
Then when people fucking say, what am I going to do about it? You're going to fucking start saying something about it and doing something about it.
No, when I say something, they'll tell me to go do something. And in the process of telling me to go do something, they thinking I just did something by telling him to go do something, but they themselves won't do anything.
Yeah.
They're not going to hold this conversation.
Yep.
They're not going to hold space for this fucking topic.
I got one for something for everybody to do that I did after the election day. I went down to the J Avenue fucking water department and asked to see their MSDS sheets, the material safety data sheets. They refused to show them to me. I signed in, dated it, and timed it, and I didn't get a fucking phone call back. I even put my phone number there. Funny how that works. Everybody should do that. Go down to your local municipality and say, I'm Chuck from Ohio, and I'm a purchaser. I have 2-3 meters in your, and I want to see what's on what you're putting into the water system, and I want to look to see what the.
But they fucked up. They're supposed to show you.
Right.
It's public now. It's public knowledge, Chuck.
Public knowledge, but
Right.
what they're trying to do is restrict access to quote unquote public knowledge because these public officials seem to think that they're lords and ladies of the fucking land. They're royals.
Yep.
But in reality, you're fucking public employees.
So is from an owner and a purchaser. They refused me my water rights.
Yeah. By sitting silent, you're consenting to everything that comes out of my mouth. Silence is an omission. Psychologically speaking, if they're going to sit silent, then silently they're guilty. And they're complicit and fucking complacent. It's the right language. I informed on you treason, sedition, child trafficking, genocide, wars, crimes on humanity, and all of these things carry the death penalty. You can sit silent and die silently, confess your sins publicly, but in the process of confessing your sins, you're confessing the treason, and the penalty for that is death. Sitting silent, you can die silently too. Your ego's dead. I killed it. It died on my doorstep. I even told you where it died. Isn't that wild, Dick?
Yep. Wild. It is wild.
Hello. Your eyes on, buddy. Sure. Sounds good. Okay. Bye. I do this for my brother, who's been dead 25 fucking years. I'm
Pretty
easy
awesome.
because my brother would not allow for me to serve this country in the military. That's what poor men do when they grew up from fucking nothing. Join the service, get a free education.
3 square meals a day.
3 square meals a day and 3 fucking test shots every fucking day, right? You're a test subject, right, my motherfucker? You're goddamn human pincushions, test subjects. Let me shove my fist up your ass, see how much you like it. Is that wild? That's what you sign on for when you go into the military. Most military families receive a living wage. Is that accurate, Dick?
Yep, unless you're high ranking.
Huh? You can't
Unless
even
you're high ranking.
pay your military personnel a living wage. Why the fuck would you want to join the military? You're going to wind up on welfare for the rest of your life. Fuck. Welfare recipients, welfare hookers, holy shit. Depending on the welfare system because they don't get paid.
And this is unfortunate. And this is what the cabal does. What do? They take the strongest. They vaccinate all those military men and women to death.
And they don't notice it while they're active service, Dick, because they're living on base. They get free housing, subsidized housing, so they don't have to pay real rent.
They're vaccinated, hitting with all the lice killers right at the get-go before they even start. So they're in shell shock before they even are enlisted. They're already augmented to artificial intelligence because look at what they put underneath the skin.
Dirty and fucking shell shock.
You don't know what they're putting underneath their skin.
No.
You know what I mean?
Never.
They don't know. They just know they accepted a lot of shots because
child, let me vaccinate you with the AIDS virus. That sounds fucking healthy. They have a term for it. They call it COVID vaccine-induced AIDS. VAIDS. Vaccine-induced AIDS. Isn't that amazing? AIDS, vaccine-induced AIDS. The good doctor gave you fucking AIDS.
And where's Anthony Fauci? Anthony Fauci created that. I want him fucking dead.
How come Vladimir Putin wants Fauci's head on the platter, but not the Democratic Party or the Republican Party? Neither party. I know why, Dick, because both parties are controlled by the pharmaceutical industry giants.
Yep.
That's why. And the pharmaceutical industry giants bought off both sides of the aisle, which is why both sides are sitting silent to all the shit you and I are discussing.
Absolutely. Fact.
They're fucking compromised. They're fucking sodomites. Their asses are in their air and my boots up in there.
How do you like me now?
Off my launch pad, Rocket Man.
You remember that Saturday Night Live skit when he was with Nicole Kidman and he was hooked to that fucking jungle gym pulling that around?
Yep.
That's kind of what you're doing right now.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty good. I like it.
We have to approach the children because parents don't listen, Dick. Can't even approach the professionals in the union. No, we got to go after the 17, 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds.
Yep.
They can't read. They can't write. They need me to think for them because they're senior seldom obuses that need me to drive their bus for them.
And they're the early subscribers, Early on, they get subscribed to all this bullshit early on, and they're just fucking hooked.
Amazing.
Trying to sinkered into this medical tyranny.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not government. It's medical tyranny.
It's medical martial law, right? COVID was medical martial law. It's isolate, quarantine, everybody stay home. We can't even sing Kumbaya together. Who's holding hands? Nobody. Stay 6 feet away from me, motherfucker.
Look at all those beautiful grandparents that had to fucking die alone because some fucking asshole had to profit off their fucking loss.
Right?
You know, look at all those people draped in fucking showers, plastic sheets, made shift shit out there to hug them for the last fucking time, and they got plastic between them, and it's a big lie.
People should be screaming.
You know, look at all these people that fucking fell for the polio vaccine when it was from the DDT.
Right.
And they're still, I mean, my father's one of them because I pissed off about this vaccine and he won't listen to me about it. And he's like, what am I, you know, he can't do, what am I supposed to do about it?
The hardest thing for an old fuck to do is confess that he got fooled.
Yeah, maybe that's just what I want to hear. But, you know, I guess in a light way.
The last thing they want to admit is they got fooled. Yeah.
But the frustrating part about it is my stepmother, and I was like, what? I said, you think Mike, that shit belongs to my kid? Oh yeah, everybody should get it. I was like, you're fucking crazy. You're fucking crazy. And they won't look me in the eye and tell me they're sorry for saying that. For trying to, you know, fuck that. They're still going along with it. You know, they're probably still getting the booster shots, but you know, I love them. I mean, but it is what it is. It's just family is family, and some of them have been roped into the occult, and they're just hook, line, and sinker, and they're part of the problem. You know, but that's that's my creation that brought me into this problem for me to solve it, I guess.
We're at the end of a cycle.
Mm-hmm.
And reincarnation is more than just a mythology. It's one of those things they took out of the Christian religion, you know, reincarnation. Soul energy never dies. You know what you're realizing is you reincarnate over and over. When you step into the light, you lose your memory. You get a memory wipe. They come in here again, crying and screaming, kicking. No! Right? When you step in the light, you're rebirthing into the matrix. Isn't that amazing?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Christianity wants you to do. Step into the light. Step into the light, my child, so I can wipe your memory. Why do you want to wipe my memory?
No shit, Sherlock.
Why do you want to do that? Force me in here and do it all over again and again?
Mm-hmm.
So the earth is a school for fish, red ones and blue ones. Right? Dr. Freeze, red fish, blue fish, Republican, Democrat.
Mm-hmm.
You think I left you out of the equation? Did you think I put one side over the other? Both sides lie to you. What the fuck's the matter with you? Both sides are lying whores. What's wrong with you? Nothing wrong with me. Holy shit. There's nothing wrong with me. That's what I realized, Dick. There's nothing fucking wrong with me. Something wrong with all them, though.
I agree with
I
you.
can't believe it. Sit aside for all this abuse.
Yeah. And, just pick one thing out of this fucking 2 hours or whatever we've been talking to just say you're wrong about, and I want to talk about it. It won't fucking happen.
It won't fucking happen, Dick. Chuck knows that too.
Yep. I love it. That's why I go after the Cedar Rapids City Commerce, the Cedar Rapids City government, and I tag them in a lot of my posts because I want them to be involved in what they're fucking reading, because they're the ones that are going to be taking this shit down. This fucking bullshit. There's 7,000 jobs out there at Rockwell Collins, and fuck those motherfuckers.
Fuck those
Motherfuckers. You know what? I've had to fucking recreate what I do time and time again. Watch me, Dick fucking Tickle.
Yep, me too. That's what I'm doing around here. They're going to hear me.
goddamn ginger magic. You're gonna hear this fucking Yeti.
Yeah. I mean, nobody ain't getting out of this without knowing who we are.
Ooh.
Yeah, sit back and listen.
And that's sent with the frequency of love at 432 hertz into existence. Boom. Word. Send it.
Because they're
Get 'em.
for Stockholm syndrome, Dava. She said they're all so silent.
Yep. SS.
I stuck my dick in their ear and in their butt. I fuck them in the ass. I fuck them in the ear and the side of the steer. These goddamn queers.
Yeah, mommies, you're going to hear this because this is for the kids.
For the children.
Children.
We're not.
The children.
Yeah, the occult's not everywhere. It is everywhere. I mean, the occult is everywhere. It's every fucking community. It's your neighbor.
Silent to me is crazy to you, but to me it's fucking amazing because it allows me to do whatever the hell I want to.
But everybody doesn't.
See how that works, Dick King?
Mm-hmm.
When you write the law, you're above the law.
Yeah.
And the law has no bearing on you. It has bearing on the people around you, but not on you. You still get to operate.
Yeah, they got to realize that they fucked up, though.
And I wrote laws. I wrote a lot of laws, Dick. I have written a lot of mathematical laws.
Yeah, I believe it.
10 so far by my count. Most mathematicians write one law in their lifetime. I've written 10.
Wow.
Laws are things that you cannot dispute or refute. Undisputable facts.
To me, I think these words are laws, and then we're all witnesses to it right now.
Right. What is the first law? See, I'm asking a question. Spoken law. That is the first law. Somebody had to say it before it became law. Somebody spoke it. So the law is spoke first, not written. Or maybe it's thought and then spoken. Thought law, spoke law, wrote the law. So I thought it in my head and I said it out loud. Thought law, spoke law. Who wants to write the law? Law of the sea, law of the land, moral law,
Law of the water, law of the commerce.
maritime law, commerce law, trading by sea, that's law. Lots of laws. Natural law.
These institutions don't hold any
natural law. That's a great question, right, Dick? Are we using language, letters of the law, to violate natural law? Great language, right? Natural law. Where does natural law come from? Nature. Where does nature come from? Creator. Who created nature? Creator. What's creator's nature? Nature. So we use the letter of the law to distort natural law. To deliberately lead astray through letters, ABCs. Letter of the law. Right? Lots of laws. Letter of the law, thought law, smoke law, law of land, maritime law, commerce law. How many laws are there? Law. I am the law.
They cannot deny that we are not of the soul of this earth. You know, we are the soul of this earth as walking individuals. And you know that they
crazy and insane turns out to be judge, jury, and executioner. The hangman coming with a noose. We don't need to go to court. I already have a verdict.
Exactly.
Silence makes you guilty.
We're hemping for lip dicks. We're gonna hemp all these motherfuckers, man. Crazy. You know, and they're just gonna sit there and go on with their day and act like nothing happened and just watch their.
What made you think that I was white? Your indoctrination? Your judgment? Your fucking ego? Somebody on YouTube. Wait, the title of this video has to do with not taking care of people. We don't take care of people. We feed off of them. We fuck them. We lie about them. We cheat them out of their children. We rape their children. We fuck the children. What made you think I was white? I already said for a decade that I was suffered from albinism, but people are hard of hearing. I might be a red man, like Noah. Did you know that Noah was a white man, birth of a black mama? You can't see shit. Where's Fauci at these days? Hiding in Russia? So, you notice how you don't have anything to say in regards to treason, sedition, child trafficking, the rape of children, fucking them out of their future, borrowing against it, leveraging it, taxing the shit out of it. No. You had nothing to say about that shit, right? You must be one of the fucking morons of this world.
What the hell is Fauci?
I am super proud of my education. Yours fucking failed you. You gonna confess? Confess your sins to a priest? No? What if I told you I was a priest? Is that funny, Chuck? Shift another job.
Can you help an old elder boy, Father?
You want to confess your sins to me? Isn't that amazing? Because you can operate in any occupation. Jobs just sustain your existence. They don't define it. Left biology out of the equation. And my job. Said for a while, what if all men could do all jobs? Oh, that's sexist, racist. That's the typical response from the atypical man. Are you stereotypical? Are you average Joe? Isn't it amazing how the good people sit silent to treason, child trafficking, heinous crimes against children, murder? And they still think they're fucking good. Isn't that wild?
Blows my mind.
What are you proud of? The lies you were told or the lies that come out of your mouth? See what I mean? Proud of my education. Where'd you go, GR6914? That's not your real name. You don't have the balls to use your fucking real name. Isn't that fair to say? I don't like playing games with people. Not interested in being your game or your fucking prey. Silence makes you my fucking prey. Silence makes you my game. Silence makes you a food source for me to feed off of. What do you think about that? You have a thought process between your left and right ears? That was there originally. Did it come from the television? Holy shit. Silence makes you a rape victim, huh? That's interesting. The education system was what? Obedience training for dogs? Turned you into rape victims? Prepped you to be rape victims? Teachers grooming children for pedophiles and kitty fuckers? Wow. Where's the righteous people now? Hell? Shakespeare said that hell is empty and all the devils are here already. Devils and demons aren't birthed into this world. They're made by the good people that love them. How much do you love me now? Do you hate me? My sexist, racist, deplorable. Do you comprehend any of the words that come out of my mouth? The man that makes you angry, that's your master. Right, Chuck? Soul is illusionary. That's going to be a lot of narcissists. They like controlling people.
Exactly.
So yes, fucking super proud of my education. You should be asking for a refund for yours, you dumb fuck. Try to mock me? Now what? I use your words against you. Isn't that amazing, Chuck? I use their own language against them. They're polarized. They got a dog in the fight. They got something to lose. You're scary when you don't have anything to lose. Not wild. Feelings, concerns, and opinions have no basis on reality, factual information, or the law. Assumptions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. You got your assumptions. I got mine. I wonder who's more accurate. At least my assumptions are not based on somebody else's fucking opinions.
Right.
That might have confused everybody because of their obedient nature. It's a byproduct of the public indoctrination system. Piss in your face. Personal independence studies. I'm pissing in your face right now and telling you it's fucking rain. Do you believe me? Where do I come up with this shit, Chuck? Television?
The devil. The devil.
The devil. Right. That's right. The fucking devil told me. How come none of the good Christians can battle me? Fucking right. That's an observation worth noting, huh? You can't fight against the devil?
Because you pissed in my face.
Amazing. Right, Chuck? It's amazing. The women have more balls than the men these days.
They got to get their God stronger.
Gotta get their gat. Gat. Back.
To compete against, see who's the good God.
No, let's figure out which one we can use for a living.
Right.
Which one can we fucking feed off of? Which one can we make a sucker out of? Fucking dum-dum or a goddamn lollipop. How you lollipop kids doing? You feel like suckers or dum-dums yet? Ask the bankers about it. Lawyers will deny it. Judges will cover it up. What? It's all perspective, right? Mine versus yours versus mine.
Mm-hmm.
Watch what happens when I cause 1,000 people to cry. No one has anything to say for themselves. That's always the outcome.
They got to admit, they were wrong.
They can't admit
That's
anything.
that's where it starts.
You sooner blow your goddamn brains out than admit I'm right about anything. That's why I laugh so goddamn hard. They wanted me to kill myself, Chuck.
Yeah, they're yes men, you know.
And now the gun's in their own mouth. Pull the trigger.
You know, they need to start getting rebellious. I think we're doing good. My intentions aren't to fuck the next man or, you know, see no one hungry or kids being done wrong. All these fucking mines out here that are polluted. This indoctrinated bullshit, you know, that they keep passing on.
Yeah. So, baby boomers, elders of the nation, you're lying goddamn whores, and I have no respect for my fucking elders. What do you think of me now? And your silence is the example that you're going to fucking lead with, and that's the example that you're going to establish for your fucking children to keep your goddamn mouth shut. You silent, obedient whores of Rome. How am I doing, Chuck?
Amazing. Yeah.
You gonna blame the children for your fucking silence and your failure as an educator?
Just sit back and listen.
Disgusting.
Reprogram yourself. That's what they need.
Turns out I'm actually the elder of my clan. So you're gonna have to fucking deal with me. Because I'm the fucking tribal elder. No one else is capable. It's amazing.
Yeah. Government God, he's useless. Yeah. Rendered useless.
Rendered useless by a high school dropout. Remember that.
All the churches rendered useless. You know.
By a runaway. Run away. You got smacked down and beat down by a fucking runaway. You don't find that funny? Because I do.
Bunch of sellouts.
Run away. That's all you're going to do now is run away. Predictable. And it's predictable, Chuck. It's programmable. Predictable, programmable, PP. How you pushing tricks doing now, peckerheads? Pushing police policies, procedures, and protocols, propagandists, political pimps, partitions. President, I'll set the precedent now, said the press agent. How's that for fucking inspiration? I'll tell you what's important from here on out. You got caught between a press agent and the precedent. Who sets the precedence? Me, motherfucker. Ain't that right? I do. And your silence is on you. It's doo-doo all over your face. And I'm talking to every single fucking one of you. All of you. It's evidence. You can see it. All over their face. Poop. Wild. You ever seen a joke before, Chuck?
Have I seen a joke before?
Yes. Right? You ever seen one?
Yeah.
People tell jokes all the time.
I mean, I've said that before. Like,
The whole process here is designed to insult you. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Look in the mirror. If you don't believe me, the joke's on you. You're the fucking joke. And now you saw the joke because you's the joke, and it's on you. Look in the mirror. Are you mad? Look what I did to you. With a few words.
Right.
And zero proper education. Nothing proper about me, Pim.
Yeah, I've always questioned it. Like I told you, it felt like a joke, but yeah, you give a lot of confirmation. Yeah, I'm the fucking joke.
If you believe other than me at this point, the joke's on you, not me, because I believe me. And if it's me versus you, well, the biggest problem is you then. I'm not the problem. I'm the solution.
Yeah, that goes back to what I said. I believe in what you're doing. I think it's effective, and more of us need to keep pushing this shit.
Nothing changes unless people are angry, which you've already said. I don't know why no one's not angry. I am of the like mind. I see. I am with you there. They're so stupid they don't even know to be fucking angry.
I feel that anything that I should get mad about is, what we discuss on. If I get out in the middle of the street and do anything, it should be to scream this shit.
I have been banned from all school board meetings, Dava. But I'm telling you right now, I'm pretty sure that if my father was in this room listening to what I'm saying for free, he would be fucking rolling on the floor, laughing, saying, I can't believe my son that shit.
Yes. If I could look back on my grandkids and great grandkids and they're doing what's being done now, that's my fucking boy. That's that's me.
My son fucked you in the ass for free.
Look at him go.
And he did it for personal entertainment. No profit in the equation because he's a fucking prophet, an oracle, a truth sayer, a priest. of his own church. Church of the Tripping Monkeys. You ain't got anything to say for yourselves? Caught you. Caught him. COTM. Caught him. Fish hook in your fucking mouth right now. Nothing to say for yourselves. Feeling smart? Stupid. Oh.
And to me, that's a survivor. You know, that's a man.
Let's start our own odd church enterprise, Chuck. Call it Church of the Tripping Monkeys. You be the monkeys, I'm tripping.
Sounds great to me.
Barrel. Said Matthew Barrel. Disturbing. You ever felt like a monkey in a barrel?
Yeah, I have.
You ever done any barrel racing?
Couple times.
You ever pushed around in a wheelbarrow?
Yeah, fucking yeah.
Did you know that barrels are gas, and we're having a gas of a good time right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Barium's a gas. You like barium? Part of what you actually get when you fucking breathe out. Barium.
Oh, take in the life, breathe out the death.
And then we can bury these brain dead motherfuckers in their corpses under the burial tree of barrel. Bearyl. Barrel tree. You come to the tree, the barrel tree. I'm gonna fucking bury you under the tree. Or hang you in it. You like Christmas trees? You like pageantry? You like usury? You like using trees? Why am I saying these things? Well, the Federal Reserve is a tree usurer. You have a tendency of using trees. You don't protect them from anything. You clear cut forests. You use trees. Tree usury.
If you got to, you can burrow into it. That's a wild piece of art there, man.
You like the tree of life? Some of you like the tree of life, right? Like life. What if there's a hanging tree for death coming to the tree? So the hanging tree is for death and the tree of life. Two opposite meanings there. But even Jesus Christ told you that usury of trees is bad, and yet you didn't listen to a word Jesus said. That's why you have a tree usury today, a usury of trees. Any fucking questions from the smart people? Use trees to do what, Chuck? Dick? What the fuck you use trees for? Paper?
Shit, everything. Yeah.
Huh. You don't replant the forest, you clear cut, you rape the earth, you pillage it, and cry that there's no more resources. And that's only because you don't do what? Replant?
Right.
Doctors and lawyers and judges don't know anything about fucking planting seeds. It's beneath them. But the irony in the situation is your silence makes you fucking subservient to me. You're my fucking slave now. Was that clear enough, Chuck?
Yeah. I heard pretty loud and clear.
Just checking because I never get responses for this stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
silence makes you a slave. Do you comprehend what I'm saying to you? Or did I fucking confuse you again? I will never forgive you, David, for your silence, your willingness to turn a blind eye to the rape of my fucking son. What do you think your opinion means to me? Nothing? You value your fucking selves more than another life form. You give more a fuck about your feelings and concerns than another life. You value dead presidents more than fucking babies. I hate you, silent motherfuckers. You feel that? You know what you are to me at this point? You're fucking prey. Run while you got a chance. I know you're huh? You ordered it? Oh, okay.
I was checking on my computer, so probably give it a week. That's Can you throw me a big one of these? This?
Let me see. Yep. Yep. I can do that. It is sad, isn't it, David? That I can sit here in this fucking chair, getting drunk, getting fucking high, and not one motherfucker with a degree from a goddamn university anywhere in this goddamn country will step in this fucking ring and goddamn defy the king top king. That's fucking amazing to me. But you all know better. That's fucking wild. You got feelings and goddamn concerns. I can't think of a time when you motherfuckers gave a shit about my feelings or concerns. But I'm supposed to worry about yours? No. I'm gonna put them out with my fucking boot. Step on them. Just like you did with my son's fucking life. Put your goddamn lights out. Like you did my son. I'm going to give you the same amount of respect that you gave my newborn son, which is fucking none. Did you have a hard time with that? Confused by it? Did I hurt your goddamn feelings? I don't care. Didn't change the facts, did it? Your mouth, your feelings, your concerns didn't change a fucking thing. Oh, you're not allowed to speak for yourself, Dava. It's against the law. You have to pick a party. But both parties are planning to kill you, so it's amazing. If you vote for yourself, you're criminal, you're sexist, you're racist, a fucking conspiracy theorist when you say that both sides of the aisle fucking failed you and didn't do due diligence in regards to anything, and they were derelict in all their fucking duties. Oh, sexist and racist. I have taken all your goddamn words away from you. You're left nothing with silence. You think silence is an excuse that's going to save you? Silence is a noose around your neck waiting to hang you. That's more accurate. I'm so grateful for the silence of the fucking conformists and communists in each and one of you. It's amazing, right? Obedient cocksuckers to either side of the aisle, caucus members. I didn't specify Republican or Democrat because I was addressing both sides. And neither has an excuse for themselves. It's fucking amazing. I'm really impressed with your ability to keep your mouth shut. Sign of intelligence, right? Maybe it's a sign of obedience. Because you're communists, fucking conformists. Shit, I don't have any fucking respect for you. You're not respect worthy. What? Why the fuck would you respect people that are trying to kill you? It just doesn't make any goddamn sense to me. Right? Neither party likes factual information.
You're probably going to end up with a lot of good cards in those packs. I hope you get the best ones.
So I don't see a point in voting for either side of the aisle, and both sides of the aisle trying to feed off of me, kill my fucking children, rape them, fuck them. And they're not defending nothing. Shit. Sexist and racist to worry about your children. It's amazing. Especially when you're a fucking male. Feminists, communists, socialists, liberals, homosexuals, queers. Never get a straight answer out of these people. It's amazing to me. Can't get a yes or a no, which is why there's 0 thumbs up and 0 thumbs down. They don't know what the fuck they just got hit by. A Mack truck. You got hit by Mack. Because I ain't your goddamn floor mat. Did I stutter? Nope, sure didn't. The word spells were confusing people, right? Smartest thing I could do is cause confusion in the land of confused people and persons. Confused about their fucking gender. Are you confused about your gender role, Deva? Do you think you're a fucking male? Go me, right? Where's my degree? I don't have one. Where's my license or permission to speak? I don't have permission. I stole it. I'm a thief. A criminal! He's a criminal! I stole consent too, because silence is consent, right? They're silently sucking on my cock. They can't talk right now. Need caucus members to speak for them. We learned through the powers of observation that caucus members suck dick, give head, and get ahead that way in life. They don't get ahead in any other way. Got to give head to get ahead. Ask Kamala Harris about it. Shit's fucking amazing. God, believe me. Are you even paying attention? I get told to do something every day. Go out and do something. Then I ask, excuse me, what the hell do you want me to do? Speech doesn't count. Drawing pretty pictures doesn't count. Nothing I actually do counts because fucking manual labor is sexist and racist, of course, to women. Imagine that. Manual labor is sexist and racist to females. Has no value in this fucking sick world. You don't respect men. Why would I respect you? Fuck you. Why would I respect parasites? They're trying to fucking feed off of me for their own goddamn survival. It's amazing. What do they put in? Nothing. What do they contribute? Nothing. What are they going to do? Nothing. What are they going to say? Nothing. What are they going to share? Nothing. What are they going to contribute to society? It's worth a fuck. Nothing. There's the guesswork. But I don't even think I'm guessing. What the fuck are you going to do about the words coming out of my mouth? Nothing. I might be guessing, right? In the classroom, it's never a conversation. It's a software programming session. Teachers telling you what to think, how to feel. You don't have any fucking input put in. It's not a two-way conversation. No, you're being programmed. Just dumb me. Say something if you comprehend the words coming out of my mouth and I didn't hurt your feelings. Congratulations, you're in the top 20% of society. Isn't that wild? But I'm the only one out of 100 that's going to say something. You better say something because I'm fucking giving up on you. You're all goddamn fired. Amazing.
I really like that hat you gave me.
Thank you, buddy.
You forgot to add the $20 on my bill.
I did. So add it for me. Where we at?
90.
Yep. All right, Andy. And then amazing. Another fucking TKO session with a high school dropout that doesn't know anything. I don't know anything. You're all under assumption that you know everything. That's amazing. I said something and you don't have anything to say about it. It's wild. Said for a while now, it's just like a lightning bolt ready to go up your asshole. Charge you. Light you up like a pagan fucking Christmas tree. Today's church is nothing more than pageantry. Look at me, that's so pretty. Are you lost? Sheep looking for God? One third of you are looking for God or refusing to admit the existence of Creator. One third. Shout out if you can hear me. Hello. One third of people are lost, dazed, confused, looking for Jesus. Where's Jesus? Have you seen Jesus? I'm looking for Jesus. You don't see the irony of the situation that you're fucking facing? You stole Jesus.
You there, Matt?
Yeah. How am I doing, Dick?
Good. I gotta tell you something. I just stopped at to pick something up, and I talked to the little cash clerk gal, Courtney here, and I kind of gave her the quick rundown on 9, and I brought a tear to her eye, and I think I brought some clairvoyance to her missing polarity, because I just gave her the positive, negative, and the 3, 6, 9, and their bags are square.
Isn't it amazing? Because this once you start looking at it, right?
Yeah.
Then you can see how you can make sound choices in any situation you're facing.
Absolutely. And it's such a beautiful
life is all of a sudden way different because you're able to recognize polarity, positive from negative.
Yeah, and that's what everybody's missing. But thank you. I just want to tell you that because she seatbelt on. But yeah, she said thank you, so I wanted to tell you that's thank you to you.
See, golden peanuts getting through to people without people even realizing the size of a golden peanut.
Yeah, here she is, a mother or whatever. Or, she's got a husband. She's in there working in a convenience store, and she was forced to get a vaccine.
David, truth gets you. Charlie Kirk gets you murdered, gets you hated, gets you disrespected, doesn't get you liked, loved, appreciated, paid. Holy shit, no.
But I asked her, I said, now that I've told you this and we've established that we're good friends, and I said, do you think I could go down the center of Cedar Rapids and be the mayor and be the voice of truth and reason and tell people what's really going on? And she happily nodded her head yes.
Say.
So I guess I'm appointing myself the mayor of Cedar Rapids just through
That's free, funny that you said that, because I told my landlord a very similar thing. I said Bangor's suffering, and the only solution I can see is me running for fucking city council.
Yeah, you bet. And that runs in my bloodline as well. So it always has been. So I'm going to be the council that's sitting on the outside.
People want to call me criminal, but the only thing I see criminal is the fact that you stole my fucking child, and you steal children for a profession. It's fucking amazing. Then you lie about it. How many children go missing in America? Or let's just boil it down to Maine. Let's talk about all the children in the state of Maine's custody. Did you know that all children in the state of Maine are under psychotropic medication? They're on psych meds, whether they need them or not.
Yeah. I want to say
that's so they forget about being sexually molested by the people in charge of their care. It's like Oprah said, Dick, if they can't remember the rape, then it's okay. It's okay if they don't remember. But if they
400 something. It's between 400 and 800,000 in America that go missing children. Nobody can put a number on it.
Oh, no, nobody can.
They say 45,000 in Canada. I actually just posted something that goes through the countries. England, England's small though. They're like the size of a state. With most places, or even tinier than that. They're like Delaware.
So due to experience, I have to say that 80%, 81%, right, Dick? 81% of children are medicated, sedated because the state doctors receiving a commission from the pharmaceutical industry or the state. You know what I mean? Like, whoa, they're making a lot of money
Sure.
off of writing prescriptions. They get a commission, right? Good doctor.
Yep. Then here comes the social
And their
worker
biggest
that's tied to that.
collaborator is their mothers, right? The child's mother is the biggest collaborator with the doctor. They're both prescribing to the same fear. Something wrong with that child. Here's a pill for the problem that you're fucking facing.
Exactly. I mean, they should be working to get them off those pills. They shouldn't even be on those pills to begin with. That's the fucking problem.
Smart people, when did pills solve any problem that you're facing? Come on, smart people.
Yeah, don't do drugs.
Come on. When did medication solve anything? Cure you of illness or disease, cancer.
Pharmaceutical drugs. We're going to do a commercial. We're going to sit on a couch eating a donut. And Pfizer's going to be in the fucking background fucking melting down. And we're going to say, don't do pharmaceutical drugs. Brought to you by fucking Dunkin' Donuts.
This commercial cream.
There's years ago there used to be that commercial. That guy in that making the donuts.
Donuts.
We're making fucking donuts is what we're doing.
Time to make the donuts. I do not consent. Donut.
Let's make some hydrogen donuts.
We like some donuts here. Krispy Kremes, if you please.
1008 donuts.
My observational experiences and awareness causes me to tell you that the vaccines are about the cost of, you get two for the price of one. One Krispy Kreme costs you two vaccines. That's what it costs you as a pharmaceutical industry giant to make two vaccine doses. One Krispy Kreme. Dick?
Homer figured it out. He only ate half the fucking donut.
Donuts! You got vaccinated 2 times for one goddamn Krispy Kreme, motherfuckers. Fuck you. You did it for donuts. You did it for a fucking Krispy Kreme, motherfucker.
Forced all these children to do that shit.
It cost them one fucking Krispy Kreme to get you to vaccinate 2 times, you stupid fucks. How am I doing, King? Chuck K, where'd he go? He ran out the room. Oh, shit.
Did they
donuts!
Spell that Krispy Kreme with K's? KK?
You did it for donuts. Remember that. You heard it from me first, right, Dick? They fucking did it for goddamn donuts.
Oh, I know it. I know it. We're trolling for sponsors. We just want a bus sponsor, and we just want to run around for free and eat donuts and talk about fucking.
You pigs vaccinated for fucking free donuts, motherfucker. Now protect my free speech.
Exactly. Now we're just kinging around, king and kings, dropping 9 bombs, and we're dropping.
Hey, look, no one will deny it. It's amazing. All the smart people in the room, and no one will admit they vaccinated for a fucking donut.
They didn't really ever.
Smart after all, huh?
What time is it?
11:40.
These are little hydrogen bomb sprinkles. Just speaking about it.
They did it for donuts. And they got offended. I said, I do not consent.
I tell you what, I wouldn't mind a cherry donut.
I don't want your fucking Krispy Kremes.
I like them cherry donuts. Donut land.
I like Boston creams, motherfucker.
Hey,
they cost more money.
I'm gonna Bavarian cream your donut. Here you go. from my bloodline to yours, here's some Bavarian cream because I'm from Bavaria and my ancestors bloodline, one of them. And that kind of ironic, you know, right in the Swiss triangle with Switzerland and France and Germany, and was forced out of there. Coming back for them.
Right? Wild. They like telling lies about me, and I like fucking them with the truth about you. You know what I mean? Like, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a beautiful country over there, you know, but my ancestors could only be tenant farmers and be slaves to the crown at that time. And if they didn't convert to paganism, they would have been fucking crucified. Well, welcome to the Basel Amish Church from Basel, Switzerland, in Wayland, Iowa. Ha! Funny. There's no Basel, Switzerland, Basel Amish Church in Switzerland. It's in America.
Right.
And I've just told you some family history for free. It's pretty cool shit, though.
Interesting how they fractured the world and split the world, making you think that Rome died when it alchemated because they realized it was cheaper to become a religious might than a military might. It was cheaper to control your minds than the land that you walk on.
Yep. They could Planned Parenthood and just control their casualties through the church, through the governmental agencies, and they just do their euthanasia.
Everything is a paradox. You know what a paradox is?
A little bit.
So they think I'm stupid. But I say smart things, and through that, it's a paradox. Smart and stupid.
Yeah, it's just that's just like we talk about Homer, you know. Homer,
He
make
looks
him out to
stupid,
look
but
stupid.
he does smart things.
Yes.
Maybe Homer doesn't care what you think.
What are we always talking about, and where does Homer work?
Right? And a nuclear power plant. He doesn't work at McDonald's.
We're talking about nuclear quantum physics, and it's between your brows, you know. And you are a nuclear plant, because I'm asking, I do want to find out. I need to figure this out. How many living cells are in the human body?
Right.
It's probably like 7.3 trillion or something, and they all have a little voltage. So talk about an efficient ethanol plant, and we talk about drinking a 12-ounce glass of water for asking a artificial intelligence question. Where you're using look how many questions you answer a day on a half gallon of water.
Right.
You know,
and most of it's coffee. Look at this production that we put together as a collective.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like few calories, nothing. You know, you're not like the people in the state of Wisconsin.
Every time you ask artificial intelligence a question, you're losing a 16-ounce bottle of fucking pure water, clean water, not dirty water, clean water. Remember, AI needs cleaner water than you need, right?
Yeah, no shit.
Isn't that amazing? We're more concerned with AI getting clean drinking water than the people of this world. That's amazing. When you talk about cleaning the waterways, you're a sexist, racist nigger.
And I want to make that be known that I'm not okay with that, and neither are you. You know, as a record, you know, we are serving record right now too.
Right. And for the record, water is the living memory of the universe, and your reactions to me are confessions to the water, imprinted into the water. I don't need to hear your confessions. The water did.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, and we drink it, and we drink living water and the Celtic salts and the oils, olive oils.
It's in your water.
Shit, they're burning them olive trees from the core inside out. I saw some videos burning like several of them. Looked like they were hitting them with direct energy weapons. center cores of these olive trees are burning. You know, like when you see a lightning strike and it just lights they just start burning slowly from the inside out and kind of create a vortex. There was several of them there was multiples in a row doing it. There's nothing that I know of would do something like that other than a direct energy weapon or a man-made way to start that. You know, each and every one of those.
So
kind of interesting.
So I started seeing things much differently, Mandy. Right, Dick?
Yep.
Admiralty law and the Holy See maritime law. Dick,
commercial.
Did you know about, do you remember when 9/11 happened and the World Trade Center came down in New York Harbor?
Yep.
And they cleared out the rubble. Did you follow up on that at all?
A little bit. Everybody knows exactly.
Well, when they cleared out that rubble, they found a pirate ship on the bottom of New York Harbor. That's why I'm pointing at that.
No shit, I didn't know that.
Exactly. So you didn't know that. Okay. Who established this country? Land pirates, Vikings, raiders, sex traffickers, slavers,
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Pirates.
Who's
Good
the Lost
people,
Ark?
right, Dick? Good people established this country.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, the Templars.
Right?
Rapists.
So, they found a pirate ship in the bottom of New York Harbor when they cleared out the rubble.
Oh, I never even heard that. That's crazy.
No, it didn't make, it should have made more news than it did, but it didn't. It didn't. So it only further affirms what I myself know. America is a land ship. A land ship. Police officers operate cruisers, which are land ships on rubber wheels.
It's also on censorship.
And you're either a dinghy, which is a rowboat, right? A dinghy. Right?
Yep.
A dinghy. Or a sloop. A sloop is a motorboat. See, it's all boats. Are you under governorship? You like playing games with leadership, follow leadership? Fuck leadership. I'll lead my own ship. I'll captain my own fucking citizenship. Too many ship words, Dick. We live in townships and municipal ships, and I'm shipping a message, you're receiving it. Shipping and receiving.
Would you like a free bowl?
Shipping and receiving. Oh, no. Right? Shipping and receiving.
Exactly. I'm going to have to go silent for a little bit here. I got to.
And the majority of citizenships are seeking fellowship or relationships, perfecting craftsmanship. It's all about the ship you're in. Are you ship shape? We're playing Battleship right now. If you don't have anything to say for yourself, then I sunk your ship. In a game of Battleship. Said the citizenship to every other citizenship. Let's play Battleship. I like that game. I'm at war with you, citizenship. Isn't that wild? And all the ships got fucking sunk in a game of Battleship. Because pirates still rule the world. Always have. And always will. Nothing the good people are going to do to save or change the situation. Silence doesn't prevent anything or change anything. Silence is a sign of subjugation, submission. Doesn't mean no. It silently means yes. So we operate the silence of subjugation, and silence is a form of consent, and silence means yes, it doesn't mean no. Then I can silently assume that you're all silent hookers and whores, and you silently don't have anything to say about it. It's wild, right? What happens when I'm right in my assumptions? Do I get to step further because I was right? People are suffering from prostitution, corporate whorism. Prostitution is the oldest and most noblest of all the fucking professions in the union and all the trades. Being a whore. Where's my pimps at? Silence makes you a whore. And the cult of Horus. Whores are us. Keep your eye on the horizon, son. Never understood why people stared at their feet. How can you see anything coming at you when you're head down, staring at your feet, walking down the street? How do you see anything? You're staring at your feet, walking down the street. You don't see the horizon. You don't see what's coming at you. You don't see nothing. You see your feet walking down the fucking street. And we can safely assume that nobody saw this one coming. But you can also supposed to know it was coming by design. That's the only way it works. Don't tell people what you're going to do before you do it. Just do it. Whatever you're going to say, just say it. Amazing.